Good evening, this is Brant from TradeGuild.blogspot.com. This is August 4th, 06, and this is part 3 of our little video series here of last night's featured stocks. So anyway, we're moving on to the next short, which is ntes, and this is netease.com and internet information providers, and this is a short call. And basically, here's the play. We have this resistance in the form of this trend line here, and we also have resistance in the form of this 200-day moving average. So we want to short into resistance. That's the concept, and we had a pretty decent opportunity today. I think we have this kind of light volume rally still, nothing impressive, nothing to get worked up about or afraid of, I think, and a little bit of a doji, and you know, it basically came very close to that 200-day moving average, very close to this trend line, and I think it was a good entry today if you got in, if you were Johnny on the spot. So basically, I see probably a stop going somewhere above this 200-day moving average around 1960 maybe. You can give it a little bit more room if you want. You do have this trend line acting as resistance as well. So if you want to give it just, you know, a little bit more, even up to 20, you can. I like to keep my stops a little bit tighter. I figure, you know, if the trade's going to work, I'll know it pretty quickly. If it's not going to work, you know, I don't want to risk too much money in it. If we look at a longer term view of money stream and TSV, you can see really the stock is just not performing the last couple of years. The money stream is actually divergent between the 05 and the 06 highs. So I would think that you know, we're kind of standing out on a kind of a rock ledge here that's crumbling. So keep an eye on NTES. Next up is TTMI, and this is a stock that I've been short since June 2nd. I'm still short. I covered half my position down here in the mid 9s or low 9s. I'm not sure exactly where that was, and I vowed to re-enter the trade upon a weak rally into resistance. Now we've had a pretty nice move in terms of percentage points, you know, even 5% today, but we are still trading under resistance at this neckline, and you know, we're pretty much sitting at the 200-day moving average, and the 50-day moving average is closing in. I would not hold this above that 50-day moving average. I probably would not hold it above this neckline. I probably wouldn't be too comfortable holding it much above this 200-day moving average. That being said, I did enter a short order today. I didn't get filled on it. I missed the market closed just a couple minutes before. So I didn't get filled on that, but I am going to watch the trading action on Monday, and I intend to jump back into TTMI unless this rally continues to blossom. So let's move on to our next, which is PETS, which is also a position I've been in for on the short side earlier this year. I think I was in maybe around April and closed it out somewhere in here in May. So I caught a nice chunk of that move, and again, it's rallied back up into the 50-day moving average resistance. Also, this resistance level right in here around, I'm going to say around 1185, 1190. And we didn't get a great opportunity today. We didn't really get any opportunity, in fact. I did jump in this a couple days ago, and I closed it out yesterday. Kind of regretting that, but here's what this guy looks like on a 5-day chart with money stream, and you can see it's just plunged. Money stream is like down here below $5. It's in fact an all-time low. So I think there's a lot of weakness left on the daily chart. I see a MACD divergence, and I see some improvement, a little divergence in TSV, but I'm going with the longer term view. I think PETS has some more downside in it. I certainly wouldn't risk it by holding it much above $12, but I would definitely keep that on the radar and keep that as a consideration. I think our last pick for tonight It was actually a pick from last night, but the last one we're going to look at is UTEK, which is Ultratech Inc., Semiconductor Equipment and Materials. This guy has gone ahead and bounced off a trend line, and I'll show you this trend line. Let's zoom out from 05. You can see in January and October, November, it's bounced off this level, and again, it has acted as support. So I'm not sure if we're going to see a move below that or not, but we are in a good position to test that. Today we got a move very close to that 50-day moving average. This, in my mind, is very shortable today. If you jumped in on a short in UTEK today, or if you've been in this stock on a short, which if we look at my trend channel, you can see we still have not been stopped out. Above this blue line would be our stop, and this has kept us in this trade. Well, since it's been recommended on the blog, but theoretically since April, since it started breaking down. Anyway, if we look at it again on that 5-day chart of money stream, it's just not performing well. You have in this level a price high, a new price high, and in money stream you have a money stream high and a lower high. So while money stream is heading down, price had been heading up. That was the basis of a divergence that probably led up to this just absolute, catastrophe of a breakdown here. About half the stock's value just erased in, a couple months. So UTEK did give us an opportunity today, and I do like the stock, and I think, an entry above 1525 into the 1550 area is brilliant. I really like that, and I would stop out on a move really just a little bit above this 50-day moving average, say even 1570 on my stop channel. Let me get it scrolled up. Here we go. You can see the stop is just about 1510. So if I can zoom in, I can see a little bit closer. 1510. We're right in those levels. These are end of day stops, by the way. They're not intraday. So UTEK is worth taking a look. Maybe we get another chance on Monday. We'll see what happens. The Fed is meeting Tuesday. The market is going to have to make some decisions one way or another which way it's going to go. It's been a terrible market, like I was saying. It's not trending well up or down really at this point. It's in a holding pattern. A couple of days ago I wrote on the blog, this is a good time to take a vacation. I think that was sage advice. It was probably my best advice I've given. I wish I had taken it myself. But certainly there's a lot of possibilities as to what could happen on Tuesday. We could see a rate cut, or not a rate cut, but a halt in rate hikes, and the market could go either way. It could say, okay, we appreciate these rate hikes coming to an end, let's rally. Or it could say, you know what, why are we getting a end to the rate hike? Because the economy is softening. Do we want to rally on this? It could go a lot of different ways. They could say, you know what, we're going to pause now. Maybe we'll pick it up next, next meeting. Give the rate hikes some time to react. So it can go many different ways. So we want to listen to the message of the market, see what the market's telling us, and react to that. So that's it for tonight. I'm going to probably post another video this weekend, basically on strategies and stuff like that, and winning trades. Thank you very much for listening. Don't forget to visit tradeguild.blogspot.com, and we have just some fantastic resources there and a lot of fantastic traders on the tag board that you can interact with and get ideas and share ideas. Thanks very much for your time. Good night.